everyone, welcome back to Art with Mrs. Alvarez. I'm Mrs. Alvarez, we have Lola. She's gonna help us pick something fun. So let's see what our adjective is today. Let's hope it's a good one. I wanna draw something fun.
A dirty.
Dirty, okay. Let's see what's gonna be dirty. This could go in a bunch of different directions. Let's see.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur! Guys, Lola is a huge dinosaur fan, so I don't know. I think this is perfect. So we're gonna draw a dirty dinosaur.
It actually makes sense.
It does make sense. She's right. So grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's get started.
Hi.
Okay guys, we're going to draw our dirty dinosaur. And specifically we're going to actually draw a T-Rex, which is the hardest dinosaur to draw, or at least one of the hardest, but it's also the most fun and one of the coolest. So let's start with his head. The head is actually the hardest part of this, so bear with me. We're going to do it kind of slow just to make sure you get all the different shapes and lines correct, okay? Now usually I start my drawings in the middle of the page, but I'm actually going to start closer to the left-hand side of the page because the T-Rex is kind of long and I want to make sure that we have space for every part of his body, including his long tail. So don't start in the middle, start closer to the left. We're going to start with his eye, or like the bone, the ridge bone of his eye, with just kind of like an upside down curved U. Okay. From there, we're going to go out into the curve of his nose. So we're going to go up and down. It's okay if your angles are a little bit off. If your curved line is not exactly like mine, don't worry about erasing or getting a new piece of paper. Just finish the entire head and see how it looks before you decide whether or not it's good, okay? Because it'll all come together, I promise. Okay, so from here, we're going to do another curved line. Watch me first. You go up, down into a curved line, and then back around. So it's almost like a wavy line from start to finish, okay? And this is going to be the top part of the T-Rex's mouth. Now from here, we're going to do another curved line going in the other direction. So you're going to go up, down, up, down. Before you put in the teeth and everything, a T-Rex's face looks really weird. It almost looks like a pelican or like a big bird opening its mouth. But we're gonna keep going. Okay, so this line, let's do the bottom part of his jaw. You're gonna go down into a curved line. Simple. Then you're gonna go slightly up and then back down into a big curve. That's going to be the rest of his jaw and his like neck, basically, or his chin. Okay, now let's add some details to the face so that we don't feel so weird about our drawing. I'm going to show you that this can actually look like a T-Rex. So the first thing we're going to do, let's give another eye ridge bone behind this one. So you're just going to do a little curve. Okay. Now we're not going to see that eye because it's on the other side of him, but it helps to make it look like a real face by putting that little shape in there. Now his eye, I'm going to give him kind of like an angry eye. So you're going to do a curved line like this, which is basically the same curved shape as you did for his eye ridge bone there. And then inside, do a circle. with another little circle inside. Any picture I see of a T-Rex has like a really beady, small, kind of creepy eye. So that's what we're trying to go for there. Now for his nose, we're just going to do a nostril. So you can just do kind of like a curved line like this. And for his mouth, now T-Rexes have like this weird part on the inside of their mouth. That almost is like part of its cheek, okay? But to do that, we're just gonna do a curved line right there. And then we're gonna put stripes in this little section here. Okay, see, it's starting to look more like a T-Rex now. The final thing we need to do for his head is, of course, the teeth, okay? This is really gonna help. Now I'm just gonna do a lot of long, pointy triangles on the top and the bottom. Now I'm kind of putting the taller ones towards the front since I have more space. And then as I go back, I get a little bit smaller and smaller. Okay, so that's looking more like a T-Rex now. Now let's do his body. For the neck, we're going to start up here where we were drawing his eye, and you're going to come out into a big curved line. And then the same thing underneath, okay? Curved line from about the middle of like his chin. Now the reason I have so much space here is because we're going to draw his back, which is a big curved line. And then at the end of that, we want to draw a tail. And his tail is pretty long too, because this helps to balance him, okay? So you're going to basically draw your tail as long as you can, all the way to the end of your page, okay? So like mine can be about this big, and then you're just going to go back. So that's almost like a long squished V. Okay. Now let's do his skinny arms. So this is his neck. Let's turn this into a little bit of a curved line, which is kind of like leading into his chest. And then for his arms, we're going to keep them pretty simple. We're going to do basically like an L shape with just a few kind of like, almost like a W actually at the end. And then we're going to go back up. And on this side, we're just going to end it in like a curved line. We're going to draw another arm right behind him. So it's going to go down and out in our L shape. We're going to curve our little W here for his little claws, and then back into like another L shape. Okay. Now we want to kind of continue this line. So you kind of have to jump over where your arm is and kind of continue this curved line down. But stop right about there so we can do the legs, okay? Now, the legs of a T-Rex are really big and powerful. So we're going to draw like a big curved line here. Just kind of like his big leg muscle. And then you're going to go straight. And then for his claws, you're going to go out. And then you're going to kind of do like another W shape. Or actually, it'll be more like an M from this way. but you're just going to do kind of like 3 pointed shapes there for his claws. And then 1 kind of rounded curved line there for the back part of his foot. Okay, then we can go up straight. Until you reach about this point there, okay? Almost looks like a turkey leg. Then you're going to go back in this direction. And then a curved line. Now, if you have space like I do between your leg and your tail, you can just continue your tail until you meet your leg, okay? And then if you have space here between your belly and your leg, you're just going to continue this curved line here until it meets your leg, okay? Now we have to draw another leg. Now this leg will be here. It's kind of like the back leg. So we're going to do a curved line. Straight down. Then you're going to go out with your zigzag line here with 3 little points for his claws. Go back into a straight line. Go back up towards his body. And then kind of curve it back a little bit. Okay. So there's my picture. Now I'm going to show you in real time how even I can make mistakes and how I can fix them. For example, this line really should meet up with my tail. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to continue this curved line like this, and I'm just going to meet up with my tail, okay? Because that'll help make it look a little bit more balanced, okay? So see, even I've been drawing for probably so many more years than you guys, and even I still sometimes make mistakes, okay? Sometimes at the end of your drawing, you just have to look at it and say, I think this could be improved a little bit this way, okay? And even though I'm using pen, I'm just gonna kind of color over it later, and it won't even be a big deal, okay? So here's our drawing. I'm just gonna do the ground line. So I'm just gonna draw a straight line about here, jumping over my leg and my other leg. Okay. And now I'm gonna color it. Now, of course, this was supposed to be a dirty dinosaur. I'm not gonna draw any dirt on him. I'm actually just going to do it when I'm coloring, okay? So I'm just gonna add kind of like some brown muddy spots on him, okay? But I'm gonna fast forward the coloring part and I will catch up with you guys at the end, okay? Okay guys, here is our finished dirty dinosaur, our T-Rex. Hopefully yours came out good. I know this one was a little bit hard. But thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys back here again soon, okay? Bye! If you guys liked making art with me today, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos. Hope to see you back here again soon.